Stiff Little Fingers were signed to Chrysalis Records, and there used to be a pub at the back of the Chrysalis building where all the bands would just meet and hang out. And we made some people became friends who, on the surface you might think, really, you're friends with those guys? And they, so we used to hang out at the specials a lot. And surprisingly, and this is the one I think is surprising, it was Spandau Ballet, who were lovely guys, really nice guys. For Arsenal fans, I mean, And anyway, so this one particular Friday night, bands tended to be there on a Friday evening, and people were drifting off. So we'd all been in the pub from 5:30, that was the days when they only opened at 5:30. And people were drifting off one by one to go do what they were doing on a Friday night. And eventually it got to about 8 o'clock, I think, and there was just myself and Gary Kemp left. And I'm hoping this story doesn't get back because I don't want to get sued. But anyway, so Gary's there. Gary was fucking Spandau Ballet. They were number one all over the place at the time. And so anyway, Gary looks at me and he goes, "What are you doing for the rest of the night?" I said, "Well, actually, I'm just going to meet my girlfriend in a bar down in Clapham, and we're just going to go for a beer or two. Do you mind if I tag along?" I went, "No, not at all." And it suddenly occurred to me, I went, "Oh fuck, her flatmate is the world's biggest Spandau fan. I better warn her ahead of time that Gary's going to be with me so that the flatmate doesn't freak the fuck out when she walks into the pub." So I phoned ahead and said, "I'll meet you in the windmill, but I've got Gary Kemp with me. For fuck's sake, tell Nancy to behave herself." So we get down there, we arrive a bit early. Obviously Nancy had decided to fucking doll herself up to the nines, so the girls hadn't turned up. So we're just me and Gary standing in the pub, and we're starting having a beer. And I can see this guy sort of side-eyeing us from the other side of the bar. And I'm thinking, I hope this isn't going to be a problem. I hope the guys aren't going to have a pop at him or whatever. And, because like I said, they were all over the Teen Mags and all over the Daily Mirror or whatever at the time. So anyway, this guy comes over to me. And he goes, "Here, mate." He said, you're Jake Burns, aren't you? And I said, yeah. And he went, "Oh, brilliant." He said, "You couldn't give me your autograph, could you?" I went, "Yeah, sure." So he basically took a beer mat and he stripped all the thing off it, and he handed it to me. And luckily I had a pen, so I was sort of saying, "What's your name?" So it's Dave, and I was too beautiful, all the best. And out of the corner of my eye, I can see Gary reaching into his pocket to get a pen out. Something, yeah, right. So I sort of stopped before I handed it over to him, and I turned to this kid, and I go, "Dave, do you want my mate to sign it as well?" And he looked at me and he went, "Who's he then?" I said, this is Gary Kemp from Spandau Ballet." And the kid looked at him up and down and went, "Ah, fuck off, Jake, you wouldn't hang about for a wanker like that." To Gary's eternal credit, he burst out laughing and put his pen away. Anyway, like I said, it's got fuck all to do with Alternative Ulster, but there you go.